Welcome to On Air Streaming, also known as Band of Skulls. Good to have you guys.
Thanks for having us. Great to be here.
You know, I'm curious. I know you have, in just maybe less than 2 weeks, you're going to be on Late Night with Seth Meyers. Is that right?
I believe so. We better get to New York.
My internet research says so. And my question is, does an appearance like that, and if not that, what makes you nervous? Does it make you nervous to do anything like that? Is there build-up? Is there hype? Or is it just another gig?
It's normally quite chaotic on the day. Actually, the same day as that, we have a show in Brooklyn, so we're going to be shooting between two shows and sound checking 2 gigs in a sense. So.
And you acted like you didn't know you were going to be on Seth Meyers. Now you know the whole schedule.
I'm just remembering the schedule now. We kind of have a denial about our schedule. Blissful ignorance is sort of our MO. Yeah.
You know, you guys have had a lot of cool opportunities, not just late night television. Featured on Guitar Hero, which is usually, you know, you got to be a legend of rock over 30, 40 years to be featured on Guitar Hero. Featured in Friday Night Lights, the TV show, and Twilight, the soundtrack. Which one of those did the most for you? Like, people responded to the most?
I don't know, really. I mean, I think they're all kind of mysteries to us. Guitar Hero, we suck at. I know that. Matt and I tried to play Rock Band or something, and we're on level 1, and we just made all those scratching noises, and it was like a shred of ourselves. And yeah, so I don't know how that works. It's not like,
you don't know?
It's not like music that we know.
Yeah. You know, I can't help but notice in a lot of your guitar riffs, it seems like maybe you're long-lost brothers and sisters of Jack White. Do you guys have a relationship with Jack? I think you'd maybe done some dates with one of his bands.
We played with Dead Weather in London. Yeah, we can't be related. He's like twice as tall as us. Come on, we yeah, we got the short jeans. We got the short trousers.
You know, one of my questions I had here, you guys kind of threw me off. Every appearance and interview I pulled up, you guys are always wearing all black, and you showed up in blue and red and threw me off today. But I thought, how would your audience respond if you walked out in all pastels, maybe shorts?
This is fashion.
I don't know what your question was.
How do you think your audience would respond?
If you wore like shorts on stage, maybe a school satchel, little tie there.
I don't know.
It was just a silly question. We can move past that.
Okay, great.
I also, one of my favorite things is artists who do their own artwork for their album covers. And Emma, you've done that quite a bit. At any point, have you guys said, hey, Emma, we got this one. Don't worry. We're going to get the next album art?
No, we can't draw. we're useless. We're very fortunate. Emma's amazing at what she does and is very much the artistic director of things. And we keep everything in-house. I really shouldn't be answering this question. It's got nothing to do with me.
Emma, let's talk about the album art and where that comes from, your background with that, and what you're thinking when you're deciding on what piece of your work is a good album cover.
It was just the first one, really, which we used one of my paintings for the cover, which it just seemed to fit, and it kind of started this imagery that ended up feeding through, you know, all 3 albums. But Himalayan, this latest record, we actually used the sound waves for the song Himalayan, so it's like the physical image of what that song is. So, yeah, it was a good departure from, you know, painting, sculpture, and then working, you know, with
do you get to paint anymore when you guys are on the road, or is there anything else that you guys do that you get, if you get a day off, that you can pursue, or is it Band of Skulls 24/7?
It's great to be able to try and, usually I go and try and find some like museums or galleries or stuff, but yeah, just to have a day off and sleep usually is a good idea.
Right, and what do you guys do? You get a night off in a city, what would you do?
We go clothes shopping, kind of fashion forward stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't got a day off, have we? I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's my blissful ignorance has been ruined now, and we're always thinking about our next record or next song that we're going to write. And more we have less time to do that. So we just finished an album now, and we'll be thinking about what we should do next. Because rather than being in the studio and not having anything, it's like coming in without your homework done. That horrible feeling of dread on the bus when you realise that you've missed the hand-in day.
Well, everyone, you don't have to wait to hear Cut for the applause. Band of Skulls, thank you very much.